Hello, folks. It's me, Tolinar. We are ready to resume the game. Now I did the usual things to sort of bump through the bags, get everything all nice and lined up. I've been wandering down to the dungeon, killing everything in sight, and I've managed to play myself up to... Dun, 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 dun. Level 18. This stage is just about over. The red wind's blowing, so we're going to get off of it as we resume level 11. We're here again. Let's see if I have any map scrolls. I don't think I've got any. I've got a lot of crazy stuff in my bags. I've got a lock bag that I'm gradually pumping full of garbage. I've got a scroll of magnet. I've got one of these home warp things, and I managed to get my hands on an Omega scroll. We find ourselves in a bind, we'll give it a try, see what it does. But I have a feeling that it's going to be a really powerful attack. So I'm not in a big hurry to use it. I do have a piece of bread, so we're going to keep grinding. Carefully. I've almost reached J rank. I have not reached that far. I believe J rank may be where we finally get another size up. Right now I'm at Ina's large size. Double L is the last rank before Z. And I believe Z comes after K. So I might be getting, quite close to that at this point. Let's just toss these into a bag. Grab that one also and just sort of get it into a bag. Put it in a bag. There you go. We've got battle axes. We're quite strong. I had a trident that I was using. Tridents are awesome because they allow you to strike around corners. And I was making significant technical use of that. We've found our way to a shop. Let's not die in this one, shall we? What have we got? Oh, I'm getting worried. That little crapper's just asking for it. Come here, you. We're not fighting unless you don't fight in the store. Lesson learned. This is just your 3-slot bag, a fire spell. I already have an Omega spell, I don't want another. And then a home port bag. Go away, dragon. You anger the shopkeeper, it's going to be bad time for everybody. So don't do it. Get out of my sight, scrubber. Okay, let's see here. Let's start getting some of this gump out of my inventory. That HP staff, we're not going to need that. Put that on the floor. A couple other stabs I don't need. To be honest, I don't even care what these stabs do. It can't be significant, it's just a 2-star item. I probably look at it and immediately think, oh, I didn't need that. And I don't want to spend the money on identifying it either. I'm just going to toss it on the ground. You got to know when to quit it. Know when to hit it. Know when not to hit the shopkeeper. Your game gonna end real fast. They give you a lot of magic tools to work with. This is more items than anyone would ever need to get through this part of the game. You really, I mean, if you get in a bind, all of these tools could be used. You could put an enemy to sleep, you could confuse it, you could warp it away. There's no reason to die unless you're stupid and aggro a monster that can one-shot you because you're a dipshit. Oh, that's me. Oh wait, I want that bag. My food bag. Which does not actually contain food, but instead contains the remnants of a fallen kingdom. Big piles of junk. Junk to the roof. It itches. If I can get... No, I don't need to get rid of that. That's a useful scroll. This is my tool bag. I actually want to keep all of those. I could ditch this lock bag. I mean, there's enough junk in it, right? We're a little shy on junk in the lock bag. Let's toss something into the lock bag. There. Now there's plenty of junk in the lock bag. We can just toss the lock bag onto the floor. And we get full payment for that. Got this bag full of potions. Pretty useful stuff, really. Used up all of my map scrolls. I want to keep this potion. I believe it's a potion of acceleration. And something like that could be important if I find myself in a pinch. I don't know what this is. Let's identify an item. Triangle, by the way. You can access a triangle menu if you do certain things in this game when you're identifying an item. This doesn't switch between identification settings. It doesn't skew the results of what you get one way or another. No. This changes the object that goes between the girl's boobs. Default will be fine, and we're going to skip the cutscene anyway. This is staff recharger. I suppose I can use this. Give me my tool bag. Okay, dig out my staff of confusion. I'll pick that up. I want the item. But I'm going to use the scroll to power up the staff. Gain a charge. Alright, so now I have a 7 charge Staff of Confusion, and it can go right back in the bag. How are we doing? Empty, 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 empty. Goodies, 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 goodies. I think we're pretty neat and trim. I think we are ready to rock here. Grab all this and stick it in a bag. Got 20 open slots in my inventory. What do we got here? Fire magic, an Omega strike, a 5 slot. I might as well pick that up. Take it. Useless wand, an unidentified wand. Why do I want your unidentified wand? Is it any better than mine? Probably not. Another bag. I'll take it. I want all the bags in the universe. I'm going to be one of the bagsters of the universe. It's acceptable. Oh wait, that's what I'm selling for. About broke even. Alright, I've cleaned up my items. Let's continue exploring. We've just about hit J rank. It's possible that we're all going to witness Ina's second expansion together for the first time. It's running from me. I'm level 18. It doesn't want anything to do with me. Like, oh god, get away from me. Hey, we got another staff charger. Alright, let's go into my tool bag. Go ahead and dig out my power staff again. Pull out of the bag. Activate. Charge. Alright. 8 charges on this staff. Now we'll stick it back in the bag. Yep, there. Okay. What in the world? Enemies spawned on that thing. How can I get them off? I don't know if I can. But I know a way to try. Here we go. Tools. Fire burst! It almost killed them. That's a weird something. What's this? Oh, an unidentified bag. Okay, identify that. I want to know what I'm working with. Ooh, an Omega converter bag. And I almost set it on fire. So yeah. Anyways, let's cast Magnet. It's got to be one of my bags here. Here we are. Scroll of Magnet. Items, please. A 2-slot bag. An essence. A really frustrating shit that's gonna drive me crazy. I want to get him off of there. But all I could do is get myself into a jam. I could do something stupid like cast Staff of Warp. That would be painful and bad and awful. So anyways, I need some of this magic now. I used up my fire magic. Give me another scroll of it. Is that a scroll of Magnet? It is not. It's a scroll of Omega something. I know why the cage stupid runs around in a box. Supposed to be I know why the caged bird sings. Just like the one-winged dragon flaps around in a little tiny square. That's ugly. We could just avoid going that way if possible in the future. We got some more junk. Another 2 point. I gotta know what this potion is. Identify this. It's just a stat buffer. Scump. Let's take it to Yumi. She'll buy it. Remember, no fighting in the shop. You get kind of nervous even selecting OK when you're responding to Yumi because you're worried you're going to accidentally hit her, and if you do, it's game over. Okay, I don't need this. I don't need that. I'm going to put them on the ground. That amount is fine. Thank you. Good money for me. I don't have a map scroll active because I can't find them. So we have to zigzag through the rooms now in order to find enemies. When mapping scrolls are not active, you can't see enemies unless they're in the same room as you. They can be in a hall next to your room and you won't even know they're there. Time is running out. We only have 1 piece of bread to make it through the remaining floors. So we're gonna get moving. I've got lots of health potions. We'll be okay. I just don't want to have to waste my supplies. Besides, we've almost hit rank I. So let's go. Forward! A bra and an incense. I like that. It's a good start. Ugh. You booger. Think it's gonna be the next one. Think I'm just about there. She didn't size up. It's gotta be K. So we're gonna have to get to rank K in order to see what that looks like. Do I have any scrolls of Magnet on me? Let me very carefully check my inventory. That's a scroll of escape. That's a microphone. There's some fire. I have a spare fire magic scroll, it turns out. That's an upgrade scroll. My bag of level ups. A couple of warp bags. Fire scroll. I've used up all of my magnet magic. So unless I can find another scroll, I can't get those items. You fight that. Looks like you can one-shot it, which means I can one-shot it. I'll keep that in mind. Bread, we can stand grind. Eat it, eat it, eat it. When did I get a second piece of bread? Oh well, I've got 2, so we'll be able to grind on stage 13 as well. Whatever. I'll take it. Oh, don't do that. Falls right off. Store those. Let's take a look at how we're doing stats-wise. As you can see, I've got 50 for most of my stats here and 162 HP. It's not a small amount at all. And if we compare this to my partner, it's very apparent, the Omega effects. Most of these stats are coming from my increased chest rank. Monster room. You know what? This is a good time. I'm standing in a room, tons of enemies. Let me line up a shot. We're gonna try to use that Omega scroll. That's a bag marked with Omega. I want to use the scroll marked Omega. Scroll Omega. Alright, activate my Omega scroll magic power thingy. Whoa. 100 damage to every enemy in the area. I like it. I like it quite a bit, actually. I'm still getting scroll from all the goodies I picked up there. Let me go ahead and take these ones and put them in my food bag. It doesn't really contain very much food right now, even though it probably should. Let me get into my food bag and get this fire magic out of there. That's a bag of level up. That's a potion of up. This is a cookie or something. Go ahead and put this in a bag. Into the food bag it goes. Another potion. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a potion of level up. Into a junk bag, all this stuff goes. I got shadow stitched. I can't move for a few turns. I don't know if I can get to K. I'm gonna try to get to K. I don't think I'll make it. We might make it though. That monster room gave us a real big surge. But because I'm lacking map scrolls, my grinding is going to be slowed down a lot. Basically, I have to run between the rooms looking for enemies. Did you get out somehow? No, it's gotta be a different one. Got that hole. Monsters at the door type music playing. It's good though. The more enemies I find, the closer I'm going to inch towards K rank. Actually, at this pace, I probably will reach K rank just before I get to floor 15. And the boss will probably cause me to go up to K rank, which is too bad, because I'd love to get K rank and do a hot springs. At least I'll be able to do identify with K rank. I'll keep something unidentified, and that unlocks the cutscenes, which is why it's a big deal. Okay, time is running out. Hurry up. Any last enemies I can knock down? So at the boss, I'm probably going to stop midway through the boss fight to identify an item because I've hit K rank on my chest, and I want the, whoa, I warped. Well, I wanted to check this room next, so that's fine. We have to stay nearby, though. In fact, we should probably just get going. Let me weave back up this way. I've lost my partner. Hang on. Yeah, now she sees me. Alright, let's go. That's good enough. Floor 13. Trying to accumulate power. If I get another monster room, it might be easy. I have no more useful scrolls. I've got some fire magic. Here's some incense. I'll take that back with me. Here's a crappy potion. I've been shadow stitched. Get off of that spot. Kill that in one hit. Kill that in one hit. Kill that in one hit. Oh, that's real sad. It's the hot springs. And I don't think I'm going to, unless there's a monster room on this same floor, I'm probably not going to get to K in time. We'll try our very best. We'll really make a go of it. But because I don't have mapping active, I'm not going to gain power fast enough. Let me bag this. I don't want this. Hey, wait a minute. Very carefully observe my J rank. Okay, so I've got about 2/5. If I were to power load... what's worth a lot? Say this potion. Let's see if this actually increases my Omega rank at all. It doesn't. It was just worth money. I basically sold it. 4 turns of something. Wait a minute. I don't think I know what this potion does. I think this looks like something I know, and it's not something I know. Save that last bottle of level up. We have enough in my bags and stuff, but you never know. You could want it. Let's go ahead and stash that. Here's an empty bag. Alright. Let's get going. One shot that one. One shot that one. We are level 21. 2/5 away towards K rank. Keep it coming. Want every jerk in the entire... Get over here, because... I use a warp bag to send that power-up scroll back home. Ooh, almost got my weapon downgraded. 2/5. Traps everywhere in this dungeon. Friggin' hell. Just drink it. Just drink it. It's a health potion. Just drink it. +5. Ouch. Is it a map scroll? No, it's a trap revealer. I'll use that too. Just use it. Alright, let's grind. Let us grind. There is Jerk Mage. I encountered a situation earlier where a jerk mage destroyed a bird. Basically, it was trying to shoot at me. It shot a bird. It one-shot the bird, and it gained a rank. So I had a blue mage wandering around in my dungeons, and I never let it shoot me, but I only had like 60 HP left. If it had blasted me with its upgraded magic, I probably would have died. Understanding when situations are getting risky and you need to play defensively is important in this sort of game. Most of the time, you'll be in control of a situation. Knowing when a situation is suddenly getting out of control is the hallmark of a good player. Because anything can happen in this sort of game. See, right now I'm starving to death, and I've got 140 HP, and this is well within expected parameters. Everything's fine. I don't need to worry. Since I've got a few floors to go, I'll go ahead and eat a piece of bread. Huh. HP 30%. Gain 20 HP. Some sort of an effect. What's it do? I don't know. Didn't cure my status effect. Don't do the... Ah! My weapon! You suck. At this rate, I'm not going to get decay. I need a lot more enemies than this. Come on, shoot me. That's right. Hold still. I can take it. I've got a lot of hit points right now. Is that an enemy behind me? No. You get paranoid. You start looking around because it doesn't show up on the minimap. You've got to be scoping every corner. Can't destroy him fast enough. Oh, I'm out of time. Alright, let's go use the hot springs. Of course, we didn't get to K rank. We might get to K rank before we leave. Set it back to skip. Sorry guys, I was having fun earlier. Yes sir, yes sir. When I am soloing, I don't have to skip the cutscenes, and there's no reason to. But this is a team effort. You and the internet and the... Oh. That's not really a bad item, but it's not really a good one either. Gotta keep pushing, just a little bit more. You want to get that K. It means trying hard. 30 more Omega. Is there an enemy in this room? No, but I do need to get going now. Alright, let's get off this stage. One last enemy. Nice. Okay. Quick bag management. I'll start starving if I don't eat, so let's get into the food bag. Just have a basic bread. We don't have too much further to go, so if we want K rank, we're gonna have to push pretty hard in this room. There could be something nasty here that's stronger than others, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure that what we've got is what we're gonna get. It's not technically maps, but I'll store it in the map bag. I'll just fix my items later. I just want to cram them out of the way. That's dead. That's dead. That's an upgrade scroll. Send it through the portal. That's some kind of a wacky potion. A status blocker. Got a HP staff. Toss these into a bag. Just a big pile of items of every type. Just go around slaughtering the monsters. We're not to K yet. We still have a lot of ground to cover. Hang on, I gotta store a bunch of items. We are running out of space pretty quick here, aren't we? That's Trap Revealer. Go ahead and use it. I don't want to accidentally step on a hole. There are pitfall traps at this depth, remember. One of those would bring a very swift end to my grind, as I would drop right into unwanted company. Yeah. Hey, another hot springs. We might make it if we push really hard. Only there was a way to see the enemies, or something. Maybe I have some items I haven't used. Let's see if I've got anything that I don't know about in my bags. There's a potion I haven't identified. Let's go ahead and dig in my bag, grab the potion, and identify it. Is it something good? I think that's a potion of escape. Or a warp potion. Scroll of escape, potion of warp. So I found a potion of warp. Alright, well, that's not super useful, but I'll take it. There's a mage. Take that. Come here, you ugly mother Hubbard. A microphone. Just use that. Aina time. Come on, K rank. Ah. Not going good. I need more enemies than this. Too many empty rooms. I can't find enemies to fight. Food, quickly. Okay. I can't find any enemies. Without enemies, I'm not gonna hit K rank. I'm out of time. Oh, that's too bad. Too many turns wandering around looking for the enemies. They've spawned, and they're probably just wandering around the same way that I am. No maps, too many rooms. Big shame. Alright, the boss is dead ahead. It's time to go. Out of the way. Ugly. Taunt me, why don't you? Everybody ready? You're on standby. I have that Omega Strike spell still hanging around. It could be useful. There we go. Something nasty is waiting. Ready to go? Yeah. Let's do it. What? A giant mushroom? Hate the smell of mushrooms. Is that a monster? Seems to be. But it's not a type of monster that I've ever seen before. Most likely it was perverted or changed somehow. It looks like this monster was changed by the force of the dungeon. This has got to be a result of that grail. If we don't stop this thing, stronger and stronger monsters are just going to keep appearing. We have to hurry up and find Rio and do something about this grail. Oh, I agree, but first let's deal with Shroomy here. Alright then, everyone, together with me. Here we go! Show me the grid. That monk's gonna make a dash. Let's see it come. He's not moving. There he goes. Okay. Rotate this way. Access my bag of tricks. Actually, why don't we just bombard the entire room with Omega energy? Don't I have another Omega scroll? I guess I can use fire magic if I have to. Thought I had an Omega scroll. Maybe I only have the one. Well, I've got fire magic, so let's cast fire magic at it. Take that. We're gonna be able to kill it without doing anything else. The battle's over. Whoa! It appears her size does go up at K rank. I didn't even hear what that fairy said. I was focused on other things. I'm sure I was staring at the battle. Anyways, Rio's not here. Where in the world did Rio go? What the hell's going on? Energy? No, dark energy. Smelly smell smell? Pie? What the shit?
のです。すっごく嫌な感じがするのです。
Something's bad. I get a real nasty feeling from this.
父は何も感じないのですか？
Chi-Chi, can you feel it?
私は別に。
Not especially, no. I don't.
まさかあなた、私を騙そうとしてるんですよ。
Excuse me, but do you happen to doubt my fairy lineage?
田舎妖精のあなたが感じ取れる異変を高貴な私が感じ取れないはずが。
I do the thing that I don't understand what do burbop. Banana.
パイ、何が起こってるの？私たちはどうすればいい？
Pi, is there anything we forgot? What am I supposed to do?
何が起こってるかはよくわからないですけど。
Something's weird, but I don't know what.
とにかく今はここにいちゃいけない気がするので
Anyway,
す。
staying here is a bad idea.
急いでダンジョンを脱出するのです。
Quickly, let's get our asses out of the dungeon.
わかった。みんな行こ
Okay,
う。
everybody, let's move. Hey,
ちょっ
wait.
とまた私の話を無視して。
Wait, I was not done talking about my glorious self.
もう置いてっちゃ嫌なのですが。
Oh, I hate people like this.
よーし、次
We
行って
made
み
it.
よう。
This time without pissing off the shopkeeper. Which was fun, I admit it was fun.
なんとか外に出られたね。みんないる？
Oh, somehow we got out. Is everybody here?
はい、大
I'm
丈夫で
fine.
す。あ、ねえねえみんな、あれ
Hey, hey, everybody, look over there.
聖堂の入り口が増えてる。
The dungeons changed somehow.
どうな
What
って
the
るの？
fuck is this?
これはまさか欲望の聖堂？
Oh no, it's that grail. A desire's dungeon.
またあなたですの？ユミ。
Oh, where the fuck did you come from, Yumi?
気配もなく現れるのやめてほしいですわ。
You should stop wanting that shit. That's what it is, yeah.
あらあら、驚かせちゃったかしら。ご
Oh
めんな
my,
さいね。
did I spook you a little bit? I'm very sorry.
とても嫌な感じがしたから急いで駆けつけて
Felt
き
a
たのよ。
real bad feeling, so I came on over this way.
ユミさん、この入り口は一体。それに欲望の聖堂って。
Okay. Well, it's nice to see you, but what the hell is a dungeon of desire?
欲望の聖杯の力によって作られたダンジョンのことよ。
Odds are that grail of desire has given rise to this dungeon.
今欲望の聖杯ってリオが持ってるんだよね。
Rio's in this one, isn't she?
じゃあこのダンジョンはリオが作ったものなの？
You mean I can find Rio if I clear this thing?
そうね。彼女自身の意識か無意識かはわからないけど。
Probably, yeah. Although the specifics of exactly where or how, I can't tell you.
このダンジョンはリオちゃんの欲と心が反映されてい
This
る。
dungeon is a result of the wishes of Rio's heart.
いわば拒絶の聖堂。
It's some kind of a wiggity whack dungeon.
拒絶の聖堂。
Wiggity whack?
じゃあもしかして茜崎先輩はこの中に？
Then I guess you listened to Crisscross when you were younger.
そうね。きっといると思う。
Yeah, they were my favorite.
ただ少し急いだ方がいいわね。
Anyways, we probably should do a thing related to plot.
新たな聖堂を生み出すなんて欲望の聖杯の力が強くなっている証
We
拠。
don't hurry, that grail's only gonna get stronger.
早く聖杯から解放してあげないとリオちゃんを救うことはできなく
We
なる
don't
わ。
hurry up, we won't be able to save Rio at all.
やだやだやだ。リオは絶対
No way, no way, no way. I'm definitely gonna save Rio.
アイナ、みんなお願い、一緒に。
Aina, everybody, please come with me.
ルリカは落ち着いて。もちろん私たちも救出に協
I'm
力する
down,
よ。
Urara. Of course, we're all going to go.
みんなで茜崎さんを助けに行こ
You
う。
bet. Everybody, let's go save Rio.
ちょっと待つ
Now
のです
you
わ。
hold it right the fuck there.
どうしたの？
Chi
父さん。
Chi, what is up your tail this time?
まったく、今のあなたたちには慎重さが欠けているようですの。
My god, you people don't have the sense of a frickin' brick.
聖堂が新しくなったなら、こちらも新しい力を得るべきなのです
You
わ。
guys might think you're decent at dungeons, but the area ahead is full of very strange dangers.
父ちゃん、何か考えがあるみたいね。
Somehow I have a feeling you're right.
欲望の聖堂は私も初めて見たから、中で何が起こるか全く予想で
This
きな
is
い。
gonna be your first time into a dungeon of desire. I'm not sure you girls are up to the task.
急いだ方がいいのも事実だけど、準備は万全にするべきよ。
Well, you got decent talent, but maybe you should make sure you prepare thoroughly.
アイナちゃん、ひとまず父ちゃんの話を聞いてみたら。
Aina, maybe you should listen to Chi Chi.
そうですね。わかりました。
Yeah, fine.
それで父ちゃん、新しい力って。
Okay, so Chi Chi, you're a tutorial fairy, right? Just give us a new item or power or some shit.
教えて差し上げてもいいですが、ここは少々場所が悪いのですわ。
Let's see here. New power, huh? Why don't we use the dog?
皆様、ついてきなさいですの。
Everybody, follow me.
5分。皆様、
Okay, everybody.
欲望の聖堂に挑む前に、さらなるパワーアップをしたくは
You
ない
want
ですの。
the Grails, you're gonna need an official power up from a tutorial fairy, right?
パイのパワーアップ以外に何か方法
Wait,
がある
we're
の？
already getting our power ups from Pi. Isn't that good enough?
あんな田舎臭いパワーアップ方法だから強くなれないんですわ。
Man, that girl, man, I am leagues above that girl.
この父がプロデュースするゴージャスなトレーニングをおすすめするの
My
ですわ。
wonderful, gorgeous power training program will give you more power than you know what to do with.
父ちゃんのトレーニングか。どんなことを
Oh,
するの？
Chi Chi's training, huh? I wonder what that entails.
私気づきましたの。ハレンチなものほどよりパワーアップすると。
What I'm gonna do is use the Dogonias. What?
ベローナを夢の中に送り込んで、あなたの体を舐め回してもらう
I'll
ので
use
すわ。
my dog Morona to ruin your sense of decency. Then when you have to pick up the shreds of who you are, you'll discover, greater details of your own personality. Or some shit.
なんなのその変なトレーニング。絶対
No,
嫌。
that sounds like a horrible fucking plan. Let's just not.
アイナ先輩、確か犬が好きって言ってませんでしたっ
Aina,
け？
is it possible you don't like dogs?
犬は好きだけど、まさかトレーニングを受けろっていうの？
Man, I like dogs just fine. Is there something wrong with your head, Sayuri?
強くなるためですよ、アイナ先輩。これから先何があるかわかりませんし。
Aina, I don't have a perverted bone in my body. This is training, and I'm going to get more powerful.
でも、パイのパワーアップで十分なん
But
じゃ。
I'm strong enough as it is, right?
あの子のものとは別物ですわ。導き出される力も違います
You're
わ。
such a novice, Aina. All the power-up bonuses you've been getting so far are simple flat stat upgrades.
新たな力を身につけたアイナ先輩も見てみたいです。
Seriously embarrassing yourself and ruining your own sense of decency will give you a personality beyond basic stats.
やります。やればいいんでしょ。
Oh, fine. I don't even care anymore. Let's just do this. Is there anything else I need to know? I'll be cutting this out. Sorry. Oh,
今
yeah,
は
I'm gonna have to cut this part out, I
み
think.
んな育ち盛りね。
The second training has been locked.
お嫁に行けないかも。
Okay. So, this is the primary class 2 upgrade, the one that's free. And I'll go ahead and go over the basics of this once the cutscene's over. Bad dog.
今私どうなってた？
What in the world is this?
なんだかぼーっとしてました。ちょっと顔が赤いですが、大丈夫ですか？
Well, that was certainly something to watch. Are you okay?
大丈夫。予想以上にすごかっただけ。
I'm fine. That was just a little intense.
それで強くなりましたか？
All right. And how did you do for power?
どうかな。今はよくわからないや。
Not sure. Right now I can't tell.
新たな力に目覚めたはずですの。欲望の聖堂で試してみるのですわ。
Don't you worry. This is going to be able to unleash quite a bit of power. You should be able to go after the Grail now.
そうだね。よし、じゃあ行ってみよう
Yep,
か。
you're right. Okay, let's go. So let's discuss training real quick. We'll talk just a little bit about the sealed and unsealed forms of each of the girls before I go into big details later on. Because I don't even have enough incense to unlock all the girls' primary powers here. Basically, every girl has a locked and unlocked version of the two trainings. The unlocked version is free for every girl and can be leveled up as much as you want. The locked version has to be purchased via a key in the shop, and I'll show you where to get those keys in a minute. Each one of the Omega training sessions grants you an Omega power when the power reaches a rank of multiple of 3. So this is level 3, so I got the Omega power from this one, which was Heartbreak. This one is also level 3, and this is the Omega Bomb, or Omega Blast, or whatever the hell the name is, power. The result of this power is that, you remember how when I read the Omega Scroll, all the enemies in the room took 100 damage? It's the exact same spell. Aina is capable of inflicting almighty damage on all foes in the room, regardless of their defense. Everything in the room takes 100 damage. It uses up one of the charges, but those charges do rebuild every single time she gains a chest rank. Gaining this power will make it possible to annihilate enemies early on, and you gain it via the plot, so you don't want to forget that you have access to it. If you get in a pinch, just kill everything in the room in one shot. Virtually every single enemy that you have encountered so far will die with 100 damage. So this is basically a one-shot to everything in the early game. Later on, when your own damage eclipses 100, it is much less a tool for eradicating enemies as a panic button, and more a way to grind foes down while ignoring their armor or dealing with large clusters of enemies all at once. It's a way to manage your foes. Now about the actual statistical effects, there's a very specific pattern that you have to understand. For every girl, building up the first stat causes HP and magic defense to increase. So if you build up the primary unlock training, the girl will gain HP, 5 per level, and this is per set of 3 levels. So Aina has 1 block, which means she has 1 bonus of HP defense, 1 bonus of HP, 1 bonus of magic defense, and 1 increase to her Omega power. Again, raising the ranks of this Omega power, for example if I get to rank 6, won't make the power stronger, but will instead let me store an additional charge. So I'll go into the dungeon with 2 charges. I can use those up. I still only get 1 back when I chest rank up, but getting to store several charges can prove very useful, especially when facing tough enemies or getting into serious binds. So yeah, the first bonus is HP and magic defense for every character. The second bonus grants a unique Omega power and attack and special attack increase. So unlocking this second bonus will allow you to raise your flat damage, which for a lot of characters is very important. It's less important for the odd one out, which is Urara. Urara is not a normal character. In particular, normally the HP upgrades that you get with your unlocked first set is really useful. But for Urara, this first bonus isn't that great. It's just not. The reason why? Instead of 5 HP, she only gets 1. So we'll talk about how to play Urara effectively later, but it's enough to say that this bonus is not especially good. And Urara actually gains more physical attack from her attack booster bonus than any other character. Normally when a character gains physical attack, they gain 1 point per rank. Urara gains 2 because she's just that freaky. So yeah, if you're going to want to level up Urara's stats, you can build up her HP and magic defense. It's not really as valuable as unlocking this second class and building up her attack stat instead. I'll go into more detail about that later. The third one, the one that unlocks once you clear the 15-stage dungeon, is a defense and passive upgrade. Every character has their own unique effect of the passive, but in addition to a unique Omega power, in this case Omega Bomb, Aina now has access to a special power that causes her to gain experience faster. Aina will gain a percentage of experience faster, and the percentage will increase with every single rank it gets. Now, for a while, I thought that these secondary powers were absolutely superior, because this one is physical defense, which you always need, and a passive, unique to every character. And they're all good passives, too. There aren't any junk passives that I've seen so far. And then, the second one simply activates 2 new passives and grants a new Omega power. It doesn't build up your base stats at all. This key is 10,000 to unlock, meaning that you need 60,000 to unlock every single girl. And it just so happens I have been grinding my ass off. You've seen me hang around the dungeons. You watched me leave the last one with a chest rank of K. And yet, for all of my hard work, I'm still sitting on 23,000. Now I can get more. I could sell some weapons. There are some things I could do. But essentially, what you want to understand is it's expensive to unlock everything for all the girls. So you want to pick and choose, which is why I'm going to release the next video soon. It will give you more information about the different characters and their unique Omega powers and passives, as well as comparisons of their chest rank and base stats, so you can make informed decisions about which character you want to take into the dungeon, because they are all actually very distinct from one another once you get past the early game. It's true, when you're just bumming down the first 10-15 floor dungeons, the same old enemies are gonna die in one swing. The only one who's any different at all is Urara, and that's because she's able to kill things that normally take 2 hits in one, and if she takes damage, she could die at any time. So you really have to keep an eye on her HP or even increase it some. Say, drink a bunch of health potions before you start your run. So at the very start, you bring in like 5 or 6 health potions and you just pop them and give yourself an extra 25, 30 HP. It makes it so much easier to get through the dungeon with Urara, but I like talking about strategy, but there's little things like that for everybody. Sayori's very good at ranged attacks. Nako is wonderful at stalling in the dungeons and just grinding. Marika is a physical power tank. She has a lot of abilities that destroy enemies, and Mirai is a natural magician. So later on, when you start encountering enemies that are tough against physical damage but weak to magic, she's a pretty good option. Aina is your all-rounder. Her big advantage is her small chest, because every time she gains a chest rank, she gains more stats. By the end, those last 2 getting J and K, I was getting 10 stat points per rank, so I was ridiculously powerful by the end. And every girl gets there. Aina grows faster than the others, which means she has slightly more stats. Again, in the long run, it doesn't matter much, but she's easy mode, basically, because her Omega powers are really good. She's just got everything. She's a total package. So let's go look at all the stuff that's unlocked. Here we are in the shop. If we go to the unlockable section, we're going to see that it's clogged with everything in the sun now. So this one upgrades the total amount of shop items available. This one upgrades the amount of Omega power you can bring into a dungeon. Which when you go on long shopping trips, it's very useful. This one upgrades your hot springs. This one upgrades your storage. This, hang on. Got wrong category. These three unlock the bonus dungeons. And these ones are the keys for the characters. The hollow key is the stat key, the one that'll raise attack and special attack and unlock Omega power too. These ones are the solid keys. These ones raise 2 passives and Omega power 4, and they cost 10,000. So to fully unlock a character's potential, you need 13,000 Omega power as the base investment. The max rank for Omega is 30. So here I've got a level 3 that could be level 30. Put 10 ranks into all of this and you'd have 10 uses of that first Omega power, Heartbreak. And it's pretty expensive in terms of incense used. I've been collecting it since I started playing. I haven't used a single piece of it. And I got an okay do on my first. This was, when I did Aina's first minigame, I didn't realize there was a way to massively buff the EXP you get. Since then, I've learned the trick. But in this playthrough, I haven't gone back or done any editing or anything. You've basically watched me. Hell, you've been watching me get the trophies and stuff for doing things the first time. One of the blessings of multiple functional accounts. So yeah. You are going to spend shit tons of Omega, and you're going to need lots of incense to get all these girls upgraded. And the truth is, we don't even have every portrait yet. You know when we rescue Rio, she's going to show up on this list. Rio's an interesting character too, but we'll come to her when we do. For now, I think that'll just about do it. We got a bunch of interesting items in the bag. We're just looking at tons and tons of stuff. In fact, I got to worry about running out of inventory space here pretty soon. I want to show you one other thing before we go. Huh? Apparently I have to do something. Oh, bag's full. Let me toss this in storage. Okay, now I can go into the dungeon. You cannot even set foot beyond the gate if your bag is too full. As you can see, the Dungeon of Desire 15th floor is now unlocked. And we are going up, not going down. This is a tower. Okay. And this is the Wise Men's Trials, which we'll do later on. Pretty soon here, actually. We're going to solve these. You'll get to watch me solve them live. For now, though, let's call it a stream. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.